So what's up, guys? Ned with COED.com, and we're here with...
Victor Cruz of the New York Giants.
And we're here courtesy of Gillette Clinical Clear Gel.
Clinical Clear Gel. Go get yours.
That's right. That's right. Even during the winter, cold winter, you still sweat a ton. All right, so we're going to get the hard ones out of the way first, and then we'll go to the easy ones. So yesterday's game against the Steelers, obviously disappointment. I'm a huge Giants fan. What would you say the feeling in the locker room was after yesterday?
Obviously some disappointment. Obviously we went into that game wanting to win, wanting to prove that we stack up against some good teams in the NFL, and we didn't get a chance to do that. So obviously we're a little disappointed, but understanding that our future is still ahead of us. We still control our own destiny. We just have to take care of our business and move along down the rest of our schedule. So
talking about that game, what were some of the matchups that you guys were looking at ahead of time, like going into the week?
I think it was just obviously the receiving core against their secondary, just seeing how they were going to play us, how they're going to play, all of us in terms of what coverages they were playing and things like that. Were they going to match up with Odell and how that was going to work out, and then going, going forward from there. So those were one of the matchups we were looking for, and then we just wanted to execute. I think one of the biggest keys was execution and how we were going to attack the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Right. Would you say that, this is a loaded question, but I'd love to hear it. Would you say that you guys are the most dangerous wide receiving core in the NFL?
Absolutely. I mean, anytime you have three guys that can, make a small play and turn it into a big one, that's what you want, and that's what you ask for in your receiving core. And I think to have three guys that can do that is a beautiful thing.
Most of the time we see you lining up as a wideout. Is the slot anything that you might be interested in at all, or you're a team guy, but does that interest you, playing the slot? Or
I mean, of course, if anybody's chronicled my career, that's where I started off.
Yeah,
was in the slot, and then just bringing in good young guys like Sterling and getting him acclimated to playing with us. He's obviously in the slot more often than not. So I bumped out to the outside, and have done some good things out there, and just wanting to continue to grow and continue to build on being an outside receiver, being multidimensional, being able to go inside and out. But I think Coach Mack is going to put me in there a couple times, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm comfortable wherever they want me.
What is, this weekend is going to be a crazy game. Cowboys, Giants, you guys got the first one. Obviously, after the loss this weekend, you guys had the control of your own destiny, like you said. What is some of the stuff that you guys are going to be using as maybe like poster board material? If you guys do that, are the Giants a poster board team? Do you guys use that stuff, or?
It depends. Sometimes we might not do it as a team, but we do it maybe individually as linebackers or receivers or whatever the case may be. But if you need to be picked up or motivation to play against the Cowboys as a Giant, then something's wrong already. Because, just the sheer fact of playing the Dallas Cowboys in our home stadium, it doesn't get any better than that. So you just want to make sure that you're ready to go once that time comes, once that game comes around, and put your best foot forward.
What are some key takeaways from rest or days off that weekend warriors could take away that you might be able to help us with?
Definitely sleep. Is a major one,
right?
But I mean, I'm a fan of the cold tub. I like getting in there and just making sure flushing all my muscles out, flushing out all of the soreness that comes from post game trauma. And
cold tub, very important.
Major key. And then just seeing my training staff and getting massages or getting them to work on things that hurt or ailments, things like that, and just making sure you're ready to go.
Right. Awesome. So Christmas holiday season's coming up. New York City is, Christmas trees everywhere. Do players get other players Christmas presents? Do the wide receivers share gifts? Do you guys get the linemen stuff? How does that work generally?
Yeah, we do a secret Santa in the wide receiver room. I don't think the receivers know it yet, but you're all getting Gillette Clinical Clear Gel, all of you, so you guys can be cool under pressure. Okay. But yes, we do a secret Santa, and everyone gets gifts. We put a limit. We put a price limit on, no price under a certain amount. So we'll see.
Do you care to share what that amount is?
That amount, it can't be more than 500.
Okay.
But it can't be less than 300.
Okay.
So somewhere in that pot. If you want to exceed 500, do your
that's
thing,
on you. But
that's on you.
You got to set a limit for the rookies, right?
Absolutely.
What's the craziest thing that you've seen gifted from one to another, personally? Any good stories in terms of that?
In the locker room?
Yeah.
The biggest thing I saw was one of the rookies in years past got all the DBs Gucci bags. It was Gucci, little satchel bags. Granted, he was a first-round draft choice, so he figured it out. But That's extensive.
We
if
could
you
probably do
ask
some
me.
research to figure out who that is.
Exactly. I'm sure it's not like Eli Apple this year wasn't part of Secret Santa, but he got all the DB's Apple Watches and shit.
Oh, that's a good
solid.
one.
Expensive, but solid.
So, who are some of the players in the locker room who might be able to, or who not might be able to, should use some clear gel, some clinical clear gel?
Oh man, I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say everyone in the offensive and defensive line. You guys are massive human beings. You guys sweat just walking to the refrigerator in the morning, so you guys need Gillette Clinical Clear Gel everywhere you go.
Awesome, man. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to
No
us
problem.
today. Really appreciate it. Victor Cruz, everybody. Take care. And let us know if you guys have any questions. We'll try to get those answered in the comments below.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peace.